Shalom to the hopeful elect of the nation of Israel. We'll start off by giving all honor, praise, and glory to the Heavenly Father, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem HaKadash, and double honors to the elders and apostles at Great Millstone. I wanted to get into the etymology of these two new variants that have come upon the scene, C19, that regardless of what is to be said about this virus, according to the WHO, claimed around 7 million deaths since 2020, okay? And so it had real implications, all right? It says it's over 770 million cases of it, okay? So it had real implications on the people, all right? And of course, we knew it ushered in that agenda for him to inoculate the people, all right, which we knew what kind of damage that did, all right? And regardless if this thing was, manipulated in a lab, which they have fucking hard evidence, right? They have hardcore evidence proving that this shit was manipulated, right, in a lab, according to that gain of function research, all right, to pretty much soup up these different viruses, man, all right, to try to develop these different juices, okay, but we know that regardless of all these things, this came from the Heavenly Father who rules in the kingdom of men, all right, orders the steps of mankind, as well as influences their thoughts, which actually comes before you move and you make a maneuver, all right, it starts in the mind. So the Most High is the one who is orchestrating the actions of his creation and everything that goes down here, even according to what that whole ordeal was, the pandemic, all right, the changes that it made to life as we know it, all right, and how it's gonna lead into this all-out draconian society, and it globally, all right, primarily right here in fucking America, which is where he rolls out his experiments, his land of experimentation, where he rolls out his agendas and his different, what do they call those, to see psyops and shit like that, psychological operations, to test out different agendas, to get different results, to see, the feedback of the people, see the reactions, okay? So he can further fucking tweak his different agendas that he has to roll out on the people, and that he's implementing as we fucking speak, all right? So the Most High is doing these things, ultimately, is according to prophecy, and as we know it, to the time of the end, all right, that we're swiftly approaching, because the Most High is gonna fucking throw a wrench in his plans, all right? So let's get into the etymology of these two new variants called Eris and Fornax, all right? Dominant variants, by the way, all right? Just to show you the mad fucking articles on this, all right? Eris and Fornax. And these are the nicknames of these two new variants. And we know that the Most High just as aforementioned, he influences the thoughts of the people who give these names to these different variants, and you know, everything down here. Okay, nothing's coincidental with the naming of shit. Okay, it says Eris is a of Greek origin. All right, it says, wow, fuck, that is sure to help baby embrace their dark, mischievous side. God damn. So, shit. This is talking about with baby naming Slovakia. So, but let's just get into the meaning. See, so it shows you, right, that this is dark. All right. It talks about this time that we're coming into is going to be very dark. All right. And as well as the windows being darkened, likened to the vision of the future is very bleak. All right, and that's what it is. That's why they would even fucking name this, right? Give it this name. It says meaning strife. This name refers to Eris, the Greek goddess of discord. All right, so strife and discord. It says her Roman equivalent is discordia. We can see that right here. Eris is the Greek goddess of strife and discord. Her Roman equivalent is discordia. All right. The Greek opposite is harmonia. Okay. And we know, according to the prophecies of the scriptures, nothing but discord and strife is coming to this fucking place, man. Because with this man rolling out his draconian agendas, is going to come a lot of fucking upheaval of rebellion from the people, okay? And a litany of other shit, okay? More, they talked about more deadly fucking destructive diseases coming upon the scene. One's way worse than the C-19, all right? Not to mention all the other methods of destruction that the Most High is going to roll out in this last time, okay? But nothing but strife and discord is going to be fucking rampant in this time, man, that we're coming into. And then this word Fornax. Well, actually, let's get this precept first. This is in Second Address 15 and 14. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword in their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands. For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. A man shall desire to go into a city, and shall not be able, for because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword, and spoil their goods, because of the lack of bread, and for great tribulation. All right? Strife and discord is what this time is going to be characterized by. That's what this time is going to be marked by. All right? War on every side, as it talks about in 2 chapters up. How it says it's going to be one against another, people against people, city against city, and realm against realm. All right. So it's that strife and discord, man. And then the etymology of this word Fornax says it's the goddess of ovens in Rome, in ancient Rome, from Latin fornax, furnace, oven, or to kiln. All right, to heat or warm. Okay, and we know what this place is funkin' is in store and reserved into. Okay, under fire, as it says literally in the scriptures, that this place is gonna burn as, but with the fire not blown. Okay, it's more metaphorical. But this place is gonna blaze. It's gonna rage on, too, for a time. All right. That's why when it talks about this lake that burneth with fire, all these prophecies and all these um, titles for this place. Right? And indeed, this is a revitalization of the ancient Roman Empire. And this would be like the capital, if you will, because we know that it was a conglomerate, just as back then it is today, the system. But this is like the capital. This is the whore. Okay? This is Malachi 4:1. It says, for behold, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven, and all the proud, yea, and all that do wickedly shall be stubble, and the day that cometh shall burn them up, saith the Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai of hosts, that it shall leave them neither root nor branch. Okay? So all the wicked, and including 2/3 of the nation of Israel, okay, they're going to be destroyed in this oven. All right? And it's not a coincidence that these variants were given these names. All right? That is actually going to go like that in succession. The strife and the discord. All right? All out fucking hell, death and destruction in the various forms. And the prophecies and the ways that the Most High is going to visit this fucking place. All right? Up into the fire. Okay? This place getting fucking baked with thermonuclear fire, man. Okay? So with that, all honor, praise, and glory to the Heavenly Father, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, Bashem Makakadash.